Pantomime. The tickets sold so quickly. I bought mine in great haste. By being here tonight, you're showing fantastic and fantabulous taste. Though I'm the fairy godfather. Yes, yours and yours. Oh, and even yours. And even those who live on far and distant shores. I hear the girl around here by name of Cinderella. But if you see her, please don't tell her that I'm around, for I'm here to do her good. For now, we have a show for you. And onwards, let's go!
One. Oh, yes! Like lightning! Everybody was climbing! And the music was soothing! And the house started moving! And the back said everyone take the tell it to my mom! Blitz! Girl, if you're gonna say boy, I wanna want you to tell it to my mom! Blitz! Oh, blitz!
Oh, hello. All right, what's occurring? All right. Oh, every morning, right? I get up, I come downstairs, upstairs, and there's bits of cheese all over the floor, and I don't know what they get you boys and girls. Have you got any ideas? No. Mice? There's no mice in this house. There's no mice in this house.
Oh, yes, there is.
Oh, no, there's not.
Oh, yes, there is.
But there's nothing behind me, man. Yeah, you're pulling my legs, you are. Look, there's nothing behind me. There's mice there. Oh, it's like I'm a celebrity, innit? Get me out here. Oh, let me introduce myself. I'm Buttons, and I work for the Baron Arder. And I'm also the only Welshman in the village. Now, the Baron is a lovely old boy, but, oh, he has a time, right? He's married to the evil Baroness. And when you see her, you've got to give her a big boo or a hiss. So, because if you want to have a hiss, ladies and gentlemen, you have a hiss, right? You're all friends tonight, right? And don't worry about it, right? Anyway, she's evil. Absolutely evil. And also, he's got two ugly stepdaughters, right? And I call them the ugly sisters, because they're ugly. And he's got a daughter, oh, Cinderella, and she's absolutely gorgeous. But the thing is, they all hate each other. Can you imagine that? 5 people living in the same house, and that's all they do all day is argue. Especially over the television, because one wants like Coronation Street, the other one wants EastEnders, and the Baron himself, he wants Pimp My Ride. But the thing is, right, the evil stepmother and those ugly sisters, they make Cinders do all the work. She's got to do all the cooking, all the cleaning, washing of the clothes. Now, washing of the clothes, that's a job in itself. Because there's more skid marks on the Baron's underpants than what's on the M25. But she never complains because she's the sweetest, kindest creature in all of Chertsey. Let me explain to you now, right, what she looks like, right? Because she's got long blonde hair, and she's got cherry lips, and she's got eyes that sparkle like diamonds in the sky. I'd come in a bit closer, boys and girls, come in a bit closer. And I'd tell her, I would. I really would tell her how I felt about her, see? But I can't. Because they're too shy.
Buttons?
Oh, it's Cinderella, everybody! Give it a big cheer! What's occurring, all right? Come and see my newfound friends. They call boys and girls.
Hello, boys and girls. But we must get breakfast ready for my stepsisters.
So?
Who are you talking about, Buns?
Shall I tell her, boys and girls?
Yeah!
Don't be so tough, I wouldn't know what to say. It was the woman I met last week down at tattoo parlour when I was having a little tattoo of a dragon on my thumb.
Well, I hope she's as nice as you say. You'd make a wonderful husband.
Oh, isn't she lovely, boys and girls? Isn't she lovely?
But now we must get breakfast ready for my stepsisters.
Yeah, now we must, yes. Have you got today's menu?
Yep, I have.
Those two slappers?
Alright, today we've got 6 shredded wheat, Cocoa Pops and Rice Krispies, bacon and egg, mushroom and tomatoes, sausage, liver, kidney and chops, fried bread, and 16 pieces of toast and marmalade cut into soldiers.
Oh, it's light lunch then. Don't forget the coffee and the strawberry milkshake.
Yep. But look, they're coming. I'll start getting it ready.
Alright, I'll be right behind you now. I'll be right behind you, give you a... Oh, silly old bags. Common as McDie, and they think they posh. Posh! Posh! Ha! Anyway, I'm going to give Cinder's hand now, right? So, behave yourself, and don't forget, if you want to have a hiss, have a hiss! Oh, and by the way, their names are Sharon and Tracy. Best of luck. Bye, bye. Hello, everybody! Oh, that's a bit unenthusiastic.
I think they're overwhelmed.
Oh, are you overwhelmed?
They're probably not used to seeing girls like as glamorous as us in Chertsey.
Oh, anyway. Anyway,
What's
Trey.
right to see down there anyway?
Oh, no, right bunch, aren't they? Anyway, Trey, we better say hello properly, because after all, this is our little show.
Yes, it's all about us.
Because we're the most glamorous girls in Chertsey.
Actually, I am the most glamorous girl in Chertsey.
Well, not as glamorous, but I do have a sweeter personality.
Anyway, it's about time we said hello properly. Hello, boys and girls. I'm Tracy.
Hello, Tracy!
And I'm Sharon. Hello, boys and girls.
Hello, Sharon!
Do you like my outfit? I think it's very me.
Do you like my skirt? You've got to have legs for a skirt. Or should it be an inch shorter?
If it was an inch shorter, it wouldn't be a skirt. It's nice to see them together for once. Shut up! Anyway, it can be quite a problem being as glamorous as we are.
Whenever I walk down Guildford Street, all these men are trying to get their hands on me.
Usually the police.
Of course, I used to be a model, you know.
What? Airfix model? And you should see the looks we get when we sunbathe down at Layla Bridge.
You've got to agree, boys and girls, you've never seen a pair like us.
Trace and Sharon, we're the daughters of a hard-up baron. Dad gets apprehensive because our tastes are so expensive. Shah and Tracy, we've qualities you cannot place. God's men make passes, 'cause we're from the upper classes.
Oh, what a song! That deserves a round of applause, I thought. Anyway, that's not finished. Let's have some breakfast. Cereal, sisters? Oh, it's all mixed together.
My Rice Krispies are all chocolate coloured.
Like your man.
At least I have.
Mixed up, I like it. Thank you, sisters. enjoy you.
That's good.
Living.
My little angel! Now, have you got enough to eat? I don't want you fading away.
Oh, yes, Mumsy. Oh, Mumsy, how radiant you look this morning.
I'm so pleased to see you, my scrumptious piglets. Now, have you been good girls?
Oh, yes, Mumsy.
Excellent, because I'm planning a little treat for you today.
Oh, Mumsy, a little treat. It is a super duper brutal one.
Is it a yummy, scrummy, cummy one?
Oh, my darlings, we are going shopping.
Shopping! Oh!
I have decided, my dears, you both need a new dress.
Oh, Mumsy, a new dress, guys. Oh,
Please, stepmother, do you think that I could have a new dress?
You, Cinderella? Why do you need a new dress?
Well, I've only got this one.
Then why do you need another?
Well, it's in pieces, look.
Well, you should have taken better care of it.
quite right, Cinders. You should look after your clothes.
Yes, quite.
Now go back into the kitchen and see if our toast is ready.
I haven't had a new dress for years.
Now, my dears, I've heard from a very good friend of mine that Prince Charming is very keen to get married before the end of the year.
Oh, Mumsy, you don't think it's not possible that he might think of marrying me? Oh, me!
I'm not saying anything, my dears, but you must your best at all times. You never know.
You never know what, Mumsy.
Exactly. You never know.
Oh, to waste! You don't think that the prince might think of marrying
Me? Okay.
You can catch up with me, Pete. Oh, it makes me feel all wobbly inside.
If he only gets to meet me, he couldn't possibly think of marrying anyone else. We've been sweeping men off their feet for years, haven't we?
Right.
Trace and Sharon, we're the daughters of a hard-up baron.
Oh, morning, my lord. Buttons. Morning, my lord.
Buttons.
Morning.
Buttons.
Morning, my lord. Would you like some breakfast, sir? The chops are succulent and the sausages are tasty too. Quite surprising, really, because we got them from Robert's the Butcher's.
Cream button. Whoever ordered all of this food, Buttons? Hey, there's enough here to feed everybody in the audience.
It was your stepdaughters, my lord. I mean the stepdaughters, my lord.
Totally irresponsible, Buttons. You'll have to give it to the poor. What am I talking about? I am poor.
Give it to the poor.
Give it to the poor. There they are. Out there. There's loads of poor people out here. They all live in Chertsey.
I'll give it to the poor.
Give it to them. Ooh, yeah. Give it to them. Who wants some? Who wants some of this?
Give it to the poor, my lord.
Give it to them.
Give it to the poor.
To the poor. There they are. Pick out some people. Pick out some people. Who wants some of this?
She looks quite good over there, doesn't she? What about them over there? Oh, sorry, madam. Sorry. Right, poor.
What about this chap here? He's not saying anything.
He looks mesmerised.
Give it to them.
Right, I'm going to give it to the poor. Who wants some poor people?
How am I going to make ends meat with all of this wasted buttons?
I don't know.
Is that my husband? Complaining again?
Darling, look at all these bills. This one here, £272 for Debenhams underwear.
They have to have their clothes specially made, you know.
I'll go to my line now. What? £272 for Debenhams underwear? What underwear costs £272?
They have to have their clothes specially made, you know. They're not the same shape as ordinary people.
That's true. And this one here, £856 from the Body Shop. What's the Body Shop?
You could do it in bodies.
And this one's really worrying, this one. £1,052 for 2 pairs of size 10 high heel shoes from Big Boy's Transvestite Shop. Anybody would think that they were men dressed up as women.
Don't be obtuse. My little angels need their clothes. You don't expect them to go around without any.
Heaven forbid.
They haven't had new dresses since yesterday. I'm surprised you didn't notice yourself.
She's got the right to ask with you this morning, hasn't she?
Yeah, that's why I married her. Buttons,
Yes, my lord.
have you ever thought about getting married?
Oh, yes, my lord.
Well, can I give you one word of advice?
What's that, my lord?
Don't.
It's not unusual to be loved by anyone. It's not unusual to have fun with anyone. But when I see you hanging about with anyone, it's not unusual to see me cry. Oh, I wanna die. It's not unusual to go out at any time. But when I see you out and about in such a crime, if you ever want to be loved by anyone, it's not unusual, it happens every day. No matter what you say, you find it happens all the time. Love will never do what you want it to. Why not this crazy love be
Good morning. You're supposed to say good morning, Your Majesty.
Your Majesty.
That's why I'm wearing this crap. Oh, I've left it behind. I'm always forgetting things. It's a hard life being a king. I'm a bit like the weather, always raining. Raining, that's a royal joke. Supposed to laugh even if it's not funny. Don't want to have to tell you again. Now, I've got a problem this morning. I've got a bit of green fly. Don't believe me? Look, I'll show you. Look, there. Riddled with it. Absolutely riddled with it. Wonder if you could help me cheer up my rose. Don't think you meant me, surely. Anyway, I've got a few words for you to say to help me. Please, little rose, don't be small. Grow until you're 6 feet tall. Will you say these words with me? Yes. I knew I could count on you. Ready? After 3. 1, 2, 3. Please, little rose, don't be small. Grow until you're 6 feet tall. Well, that didn't work very well. You don't have to shout. She's not deaf. But what's really important is that you have to believe that it's going to work. So let's try it one more time. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Please, little rose, don't be small. Grow until you're 6 feet tall. Wonderful, wonderful. You see? You can make things happen if you really believe them. Now, I'm going to pop out in a minute, so I'm going to leave my little rose down here. I'm wondering if you can watch it for me. I can see we've got a few peasants in tonight, and I don't want any peasants plucking at her petals. So, if you see anybody coming close, could you call me? You could say, "Come quickly, Your Majesty. There's a peasant plucker plucking your petals." So, we'll have a little practice. "Come quickly, Your Majesty. There's a peasant plucker plucking your petals." Well, one or two of you got that right. Well done. Now, I'm off for a drink now. I think I need one after that.
Guten Tag, Alice! Hello, what a wonderful day it is! Isn't it glorious, nice and warm? Oh, what a wonderful rose! What have we got here then?
What's going on? No. Oh, you need to worry. This chap is, who are you?
Prince Charming, Father. I am your son.
Oh yes, silly me. Prince who?
Charming!
Oh yes. What a silly name. You must have made a mistake. Who gave you that name?
You did. You are my father.
Oh nonsense. I think that vicar must have misheard me. That idiot Stephen works in the pub in the town. He's always. Whoever called a baby charming? You were wet at both ends, bawling your eyes out. Pretty smelly sometimes. You should have been called Charles.
Charles?
I know, that was your mother's idea. Silly name for a prince. Who ever heard of a Prince Charles?
Good morning, Your Grace. Good morning, Your Highness.
Good morning. Who's this fellow?
This is Dandini, Father. You have known for years.
Dan who?
Dandini, Your Grace.
Does he always talk like that?
Yes, always. What a remarkable rose.
You mustn't touch the rose. That is my father's special rose.
Quite right. Now, I wanted to have a word with you two.
And what would that be about, Father?
Yes, now what would that be about? I'm tired of being king.
But you do it jolly well, Father.
Very kind of you to say so, but I should abdicate really and let King Champion take over.
King who?
King Champion.
Who's he?
You are, of course.
Charming, Father, charming.
No need to be sarcastic.
That is my name.
Oh, I see. Now, when you become king, you will need somebody to help you with your duties, to share your burden.
But I already have.
Oh, super.
Wasn't that funny in rehearsal? You will need a wife, a queen, somebody who can bear you lots of princes and princesses.
And how am I to do that?
Now, wait for it. Now, I have decided that by this time next week you shall be engaged, and next month you will get married.
And how am I to do that?
We shall arrange a happy event.
Doesn't that come after the wedding?
No. We shall invite lots of people to the palace. We shall send out invitations. You there, take this down.
Yes, sir.
His Majesty the King and His Royal Highness Prince Chester.
Champion. Oh no, I'm getting on. That's charming. It's charming, Father.
Request the pleasure of your company at a grand ball in the palace on Saturday night. Send copies to everybody in Weybridge.
Weybridge?
I mean, Chertsey.
Oh yes, I mean Chertsey. I just thought we'd get a better class of guests at Weybridge.
Do we have to have a ball? Couldn't we have a disco instead?
A disco? It's dark in a disco. You wouldn't know what anybody looked like.
I know, but I don't like all these grand occasions. You see, underneath all this finery, I'm just an ordinary person.
Yes, of course you are. And at the ball, you can find another ordinary fine young lady who's just as ordinary as you are underneath. And then you can marry her. Yes. Now it's time for my 11s.
There, Your Highness.
Oh, not champagne again!
What do you mean not champagne again?
I hate champagne. I'm fed up with champagne. I have champagne for breakfast, I have champagne for lunch, I have champagne for dinner. In fact, I had a cup of hot champagne before I go to bed. I'm fed up with the champagne.
Fed up with champagne? One should never tire of champagne. What would you have instead?
I shall show you, Father. Dandini, bring us a pot of tea.
Yeah, no. There, Your Highness.
What's this?
I shall show you. I shall be the mother. There we go. Are we ready?
I think so. When the music starts.
Picture you upon my knee, just tea for two, and two for tea, just me and you for me alone. Picture you upon my knee, just tea for two, and two for tea, just me for you, and you for me alone.
What a simply super day for a hamster. The sun is shining and a cloud that's scudding across the sky, and the birds in the trees are tweeting their merry songs. Carry on. No, I don't.
Okay, here's the tea, my friends. Well, as you said, it's a glorious day, my friends. And we're far away on the opposite side of the forest. I'm planning a little adventure.
How exciting!
Yes! I want you to change the clothes with me.
Oh, in front of all these people?
I only want to change the clothes. Okay. Thank you. There we are. You see, I want people to think that you are the prince and that I am a common person, like you.
I think they already know who we are, as you might guess.
And you know, someone will be coming along soon. I just want to have a conversation with someone who doesn't flatter me because I'm the prince. I just want to have a normal conversation with someone.
You can have a normal conversation with me.
Yes. I don't know that somebody's coming. Come on, let's see what's happening.
Here's a good place. the Baroness sent me to pick some flowers for the house. Look, daffodils, dahlias, roses, tulips. How unusual to find all these flowers at the same time of year.
Good day to you. What a perfect morning for picking wildflowers.
Good morning, sir. Good morning, Your Highness.
No, I'm not Your Highness. I'm just a common person. This here is Your Highness.
Are you sure, Your Highness? You don't look much like your postage stamps. Are you sure you're not Your Highness?
No, I'm completely ordinary. I'm called Dandini. Your Highness was just going to the far side of the hill to see if the huntsmen were inside.
Was I?
Yes, you were.
Yes, no fun being a prince.
So, did you come to the forest often?
Yes, I came to pick flowers for my stepmother. How about you?
Oh, the prince and I came here to hunt.
Isn't that rather cruel?
Oh, no, not really. The hounds are trained not to hurt the foxes. As soon as they caught one, they let it go.
How very considerate of them.
Yes. Oh, the foxes enjoy the hunt almost as much as we do.
Is it an exciting life, being the prince's friend?
Oh, no, it's deadly boring and dull. Do you know, I sometimes wish I lived in a country cottage and never had to go to the palace again.
Is it true that you drink champagne all day long?
Champagne? Do you know what I dream of? I dream of getting all my meals from a Chinese takeaway. Is that completely mad?
Oh no, I'd love to go to a Chinese takeaway.
You would? Perhaps you could come with me. We could share a prawn and chop suey, or perhaps a battered sausage and chips.
Oh yes.
And to think your taste is just like mine.
She may be the face I can't forget, the trace of pleasure or regret, may be my treasure or the price I have to pay. She may be the sun summer sees, may be the chill that autumn brings, may be 100 different things within a measure of a day. She may be the beauty or the beast, may be the famine or the feast, may turn each day into a heaven or a hell. She may be the mirror of my dreams, the smile reflected in a stream. She may not be what she may seem inside her shell.
The huntsmen are returning, sir.
Right, terribly sorry, we have to get back to the palace.
Will I see you again?
I don't know, really. Bye.
He's just like all the rest. Will anybody ever care for me?